Hello guys, so today's video will be about Enscape. It will be the basics of it, and it will be a starting point for anyone who wants to just use it. And I mean, just let me say it's, as I said, it's a starting point for anyone. Okay, so I will show you in Revit and in SketchUp, and I will be working on SketchUp, I mean, to explain something about it. So if you open Revit, if you open a new project, and you will find the add-in in here. If this one is not activated, just go to any 3D view, okay, and then you will directly be able to start it. Okay, this is about Revit, and I will not explain these things. I will go to SketchUp and then start explaining them. So I will not save it, and then I will just go to Enscape or SketchUp. Okay, so the extension will be in here. If you didn't find it, you will just go to right click in here, and then you will find the Enscape extension, like so. So you will just click it and then activate it. Okay, so that's first. You will find Enscape or starting Enscape from here, exactly like in Revit, and it will take, I mean, sometimes to open it. That's why I directly opened the project. Okay, something else, let me say, it's this one will be the live update. If you just change in here, so directly it will change in Enscape, and if you didn't click it, so it will not. And this one will be about the video, okay, or sorry, the synchronizing. So if you directly, I mean, I will show you. Let me just show you a bit. Click this one, minimize it, and then just bin it in here. Okay, so let me just click this one. As you saw, if I just moved like this, I'm using SketchUp to move. Okay, so as you see, it will move directly with it. Okay, if I didn't click it, so if I moved, it will not, but it will change, of course, because I click this one, the live update. Okay, if I did, it will not. So this was the first thing. Okay, and if I just click this one, the Enscape object, these are the lightings. Okay, so you can directly choose one of them: the sphere, the spot, the line, the rectangle, and the disk. If I just minimize this one, and let me just go to one of the views in here, scene 4, it's an outside one. Okay, so if I just put the sphere, one click, and then another one, so directly I will be able to create a sphere light, and then I will be able to adjust it from here, maybe the light source, and I mean the radius of it, and then the luminance, so the intensity of it. Directly you can be able to see it in here. If I just moved outside, so you will be able to see it. It's somewhere in here. So as you see the light, because it's in here, so you can see the light, the effect of light on the wall. So anyway, the spotlight again. Let me just show you the spotlight that I put it. But in order to put it, you will click it one time, and then 1 and 2, and then open the radius of it, and another click, and then another click. So you will see the effect of it, and then you will be able to change, I mean, the angle of it, and to rotate it. Anyway, these are the lightings, and also you can load an IES profile. I think if you worked before on V-Ray, you will know this, what IES. It's like a real world, let's say, affecting, or yes, a real world actually. So, and then also with the spotlight, also you will be able to make it bigger or smaller, and the beam angle. So I will not take times actually to explain everything, because it's really simple. It doesn't need that time. And then also the line one, and the rectangle, and the disk. If I just showed you the line, so you will be able to click 1, and then 2, and then you will find this line. You will be able even to drag it to make it a bit bigger. Even if you drag it, you will see the length of it. You see, I'm changing even the length of it, and also I will be able to rotate it, or as you see, I'm just rotating it, or just use the Q, which is the rotating tool in SketchUp. So, and also this the disk. So these are the lightings, simply talking. Okay, I will just delete them, and then you will see, I mean, the asset library, and then the Enscape material. Okay, the asset library, you will see the library that Enscape has, and of course you will be able to use it and to use some objects from here. And the material, now we will explain a bit about it. This is the important thing. The manage uploads doesn't matter for me now, and even the general one. So I will go to scene 2, I think. Okay, so and also let me just go to Enscape. So in general view, we knew now what are these buttons, and then let me go to Enscape. As you see, I'm just moving using the W, A, D, S, E, Q. Okay, Q for down, E for up, W forward, backward, S, left and right, D and S. And then I'm using the mouse buttons, the left one, and then the right one, as you see. So it's easy like a game, okay. And what's important also in here, okay. The important is let me just see this one. Okay, these are the view. If I just wanted to take a shot, or for example I want to take a shot like this, okay, so I can just click this one and then create issue, or I just right click and create issue, which is, I mean, more simpler, I mean. So that's how I can create an issue. Okay, create one and then just give it a title, for example GT or anything, or a test. Let me call it test. Why GT? Okay, test. And then you will wait a bit until like Enscape will upload it, and of course you can add a description for it, for example like anything you want, for example the bed front, for example, and then you will wait a bit and then create. So now you can see it in here. So this is the one that I created before, and this is the new one. Okay, so and of course it doesn't matter for me, it's really easy. You can just show all of them, or it's for categorizing it from 1 to 9 or A to Z or etc. It's something really easy, really simple things. The view management also, you will be able to open all of them. So, and you can just directly maybe put one of them as a favorite, so it will appear in here. And this one for taking the video, I will make a separate video for video editing, and this one for screenshot, which is the render one. If you just adjust something and you created the shot and you put the camera and everything is okay, you can directly click this one, or Shift and F11, which is the shortcut. This one for the panorama, and then this one for I think exporting something like a web or something. Okay, this one is the map, so you can see yourself in the project, or where is, I mean, the camera, or where are you now. Okay, so let me just, I think M is the yes and the shortcut. This one the frame, so it's something good. So before taking or making the render, you will see this frame. So this frame will tell you, okay, that's what you will appear in your render. Okay, which is the safe one, which is really important to make it, or to check it before rendering it, because maybe you will render something and you will notice, okay, like I cannot see, I mean, the bed in here. Okay, so you will go down or up. Okay, so this one for 2-point or orthographic or perspective. If you put 2-point, will be something like this: perspective and orthographic. Okay, these modes will really benefit you if you were making like a plans. Okay, so you will get a section and then you will see it as an orthographic, and then you will take many renders or then put it in Photoshop, then play around with it. Okay, let me just open again the perspective. Okay, so Okay, and something else I could mention it, the speed, shift and the Q when you are moving. So you will click the shift and sorry, shift and control, and then the space to move to walk mode or the fly mode. So if you click again, it will be fly mode, so you will be able to go up and then down and etc. If you just click again space, you will not be able to, I mean it will be a walking thing. So you see I'm not able to go down because it's a walking mode. Okay, click space again. This one for the VR, and this one of the important thing, the visual setting. It's really important for you. If you say, let me say that okay, let me put a camera like so. Let me see the camera which we created it, the test. Yes, I think it's good. Okay, let me just go back a bit. Okay, a bit like this. I think so. I will go down a bit, up. Yes, this is maybe the camera that I want to take, like so. So I will open my test, right click. Let me just if I click it, it will go down. It's okay. Let me just open it. Down. I'm just adjusting the view. Okay, like so, and then update this view. So it will update it, and this one will be the test. And then I will wait a bit, and then until I will click save. Now save. Okay, now this is the first one, and this one is the second one. Okay. Yeah, and if I just saw the frame, I think we should go a bit. It's okay. Let me just go again to adjust it. I think so. I'm just updating it. And save. It's fine. Let me just uncheck this one. Okay, so let me go back to visual setting. For the visual setting, you will find the main image, atmosphere, sky, and output. So the first one will be the mode. So these are the mode you will see this scene. So if I put it as a white, you will wait a bit. Okay, and then it will change to a white mode, and then maybe it will benefit you while you are doing the lights. Maybe some people like to make the white mode, and then they can see the effects, exactly the effect of the light. So the none and the light view and etc. Okay, so you can check them out. For the outlines, if you just increase them, you will see the lines of everything. Okay, so maybe while you are doing the post-production, maybe you will create some shot like this. Okay, the camera, of course, the same thing, the two which we explained them in here, the two points and orthographic, and of course the exposure. So you will increase it or decrease it, or just click it again to make it as it was. And then the field of view and the depth of field, so you can play around with them. And then the depth of field, so what you will see as with this blur thing, or like that, and you will see the autofocus, so you will see the focal point. The focal point while you are making a close shot, so these three will really be good for you, okay? So you can play around with them. And the render quality, I like to make it height or ultra, or as you see, you saw the change directly in here, but I like to put it as an ultra to see exactly how it will be. For the image, you will start to see the highlights and the shadow. Maybe you will like to make it as an auto contrast or not. And what I like or what I prefer is not to put it like this, but to play around with the highlights and to be able to see the effects of the highlights or the shadow or all the things that you will be making. Okay, or I mean, yes, the adjustment that you will be making or putting on this shot. And then the saturation, maybe someone doesn't like to make it as a white mode, but would like to make it as a black and white like this, and then to start putting the lights and to see the effects of the lights. Or nope, he likes to or she likes to make it as normal ones. And the color temperature, so you will see the blue and red. And then the effect, the motion blur, the lens, the bloom. So you will play around with these things in somehow, okay, to see the effect of each one, okay. The Vignette, the Vignette, I think we can pronounce it Vignette or something like this in English, okay. The atmosphere, so this one will, while you are taking more, let's say, while I'm talking about the wind or the intensity, maybe while you are taking an exterior shot, so you will see even more the effects of these heights and these effects. The sun brightness, what I like to make it as 20 or 15 or 25 maximum, and then to put the lights, or I mean to depends on the light while I'm lighting a scene. Night sky brightness, while if you do have a night view, so you will see the brightness of the sun of the sky. Let me go outside. So I will click shift, okay, and then the right button of my mouse, and then move right or left, okay. So I will move to a night view, and then I will see the night sky brightness. You should see the effects of it. I don't know why it's not making any effect. Let me see. It shouldn't. Anyway, let me see. Now we can change even something, so we can see the effect, I think, more and more. The density of the clouds, I don't want to see any density, but I think I can change the moon something. Let me see the sky contrast. Okay, the moon size. Let me see if I can see clear. I don't know why I cannot see even any moon or something. Anyway, let me go back to the night sky brightness. I don't know why it's not affecting anything. Anyway, let me make it like this and see if it's going to affect something or not. It's not affecting. Anyway, let me go to a day view. I don't know why it's not affecting, but it's okay. So you can directly, check it. The artificial light brightness. Let me just go to my scene. Okay, this is the scene that I'm working in. And something else I want to show you, the artificial light and the ambient brightness. These are, if you just go to SketchUp, you will see that. Okay, you will see that I put some lights in here. Let me go to scene 3, I think. Yes. So you will see I put some lights, the rectangle lights and some line lights. So these are the effects that you will be able even to change them, and I mean to see the effect of them. The intensity, this is the wind one. If you are making a video and you want, I mean, the trees or the flowers to move or something. For the sky, the moon size, I don't know why it didn't change, but anyway. For the horizon, though, this one you will make, of course this one should change because I don't know why it didn't change. So let me just show you now. This one, the sky, if I put it as a desert, so you will put it as a desert in here, or forest, or mountains, and or you can put a sky box and then put HDRI. So you can just load it from here, okay, and choose HDRI, and then you will be able to, let me just put one, okay, to show you what you can do. HDRI, so maybe put this one, and then you will see now the HDRI that I used. Okay, so you will be able to rotate it. Okay, let me just change the depth of field. Okay, put it as like this. So now we will be able to see the HDRI more better, and then rotate it, or change the brightness. So you will be able to change the brightness, maybe the brightest point as a sun direction. So of course, and also you can play around with the brightness from this one. So it depends on you, or you want it to be as white background, so it will be white. Okay, so for the output, these are the things that you will edit if you want to check the resolution of your render. So I like to put it as ultra, which is 4K I think, and the custom one, if you want to put some dimension or something you want it to be. For the image, so here you can just export the object and ID, material, and etc. So you can export it with it, and then here the file format you will, or how your picture will be, and auto naming, so it will make, I mean, the naming automatically. And the video, for the video, these are the, I mean, we'd always make them like this. Okay, the frames per second 30, which is, I mean, the normal speed, and for the panorama, of course, you can change. So these are the main things. Let me just go back and talk about material a bit, okay, because it's really important to make it. Let me just go back and then make it as white background. Okay, so we are here now. As you see, the lights that I put. For the material, clear, and then the atmosphere. Okay, let me just choose this one. Okay, so for the material, let me just minimize this one. For the material, if I just click or open this one, and I click, for example, this one, and then I click on anything, for example, this one, the glass. So you will see directly that Enscape choose the material for you, and you do have general, and you do have the texture of it. So you can directly upload a texture, which is a map for it. You can make it as self illumination. So of course we don't want to make this glass as self illumination, but I did this self illumination in here. So that's first. And you will see also the transparency. Maybe let me just choose another material in a moment. So you will mostly see it like this. or probably. So the albedo, the normal map, the color map, self illumination, the transparency. So you will be able to add maps for each one. For the height, you will be able to add the bump mat and then the reflection. So, and also you will be able to change the roughness of it. And please like change these things and see the effect of them. So this one and that one will affect, I mean, the realistic mood or the reality of each material. So if I just click now, if I just open scene 2 and then I click on, let me choose this one. Okay, so I click this material, which is this one, and then I start to play around with the roughness. So if I just even zoom in and the roughness is 0, okay, and then the metallic is a bit like this. Let me just okay, this one. So the roughness is 0, you can see the effect of it, and then the metallic, so it will be a metallic one. If I change the roughness, so you can see the metallic or non-metallic or specular, so you can see the effect of these things on the material. So it's up to you how you like to see the material and how you want it to be. And if you put a height, so you will be able to play around with it, the brightness of it, or you can invert it or not. So it's really simple, and please, I mean, I will put a video even in the description so you can see the shot that we make it. So this is a basic video for anyone who wants to understand the general review of Enscape.